During conversation, sometimes what we feel is that we are not able to put the more appropriate word into the conversation, right? Much time we are spending into practicing this language, sometimes we forget words, right? We will not be able to put the appropriate word at that point of time. Okay, if you are in this situation, even if you are putting a lot of efforts memorizing your words but you are not able to find them, then this video is for you. I am going to discuss some of the points. Okay, so without any delay, let's dive into the video. Hi, namaste, welcome back to Learn with Gowthami channel. I am Gowthami. So the first thing is that you need to put that word into your regular practice. The more you practice, the more your brain is going to adapt to that word, and it will be easy to you to deliver when you are in a conversation. Okay, if you are not using your words regularly, then what happens is that they are going to move into your passive memory. In this video, I have told you what is the difference between passive memory and active memory. You may have thousands and thousands of words in your mind, but what is the use if you are not using them, or if you are not able to memorize that particular word and actually speak at that right moment, right? So in order to put those words into active words, the first thing you need to do is that you need to make sure that you are using it regularly. Okay, you need to frame your own sentences, you need to speak to yourself using that word. Okay, you need to practice. The second thing is that you can try flashcard technique. I have told you so many times about flashcard technique, so make use of that technique. Okay, and not only that, while you are memorizing words, while you are trying to recollect words, make it a habit to speak it loud. Okay, so that you can also track whether you are pronouncing the word correctly or not. See, pronouncing the word correctly is very important, because if you are mispronouncing the words, there are chances that the other person is not able to understand you. There were so many words which I used to mispronounce. For procrastination, I spoke as procrastination in one of my videos. I know that it was a mistake, but I corrected it, right? That is main important. See, what I feel is that what is the use in being perfect? If you are perfect, you will not have any opportunity to work more, right? But if you are able to find your if you are able to make mistakes, and if you are able to track them and correct your mistakes, it means that you have something to do more with your language, right? So what I feel is that making mistakes is not a thing that we need to be ashamed of. Okay, but we need to work upon your mistakes and we need to rectify them. Don't forget to get the correct pronunciation of the words right at the initial stage itself. And while trying flashcard technique, make it a habit that you are revising or reviewing those flashcards at least 5 to 15 minutes every day. Okay, once you are very much familiar and you have gained confidence that you are not able to forget that word, put that flashcard aside. But I am not telling you to throw it outside or just throw it outside, because you need to save them, because at least once in a week you need to revise those words. And the another technique I have told you is maintain a journal, right? Maintain it, and it is going to give you awesome results. It will give you a lot of results. So maintain your own journal and write the meanings in your own words. And one more thing you need to do is that you need to put down your thoughts. What happens is that it gives you ample time to think, right? If you are writing something, then you will get to know where you are getting stuck, at which word you are finding that difficulty, right? So if you can find it out, you can get that particular word, think about that particular word for some time, because you will have ample time to think while you are writing. It is not same in case of speaking. In case of speaking, you need to speak fluently. It means you need to get words in a flow. So if you have a habit of writing, if you put down your thoughts, you will have ample time to think, so that you will get to know at which particular words you are getting stuck, and you are working upon those words particularly. And while speaking, right at that moment while you are conversing, you will not find any difficulty. Okay, your brain or your mind will be giving that will remember that word and it will give you all the words in a flow. The next thing is that take pauses wherever necessary. Okay, if you are doing a conversation and you are stuck at a particular word, you are not able to recollect it, just tell them that just give me a moment and you can think about that word. Okay, just take pauses. Speak slowly. If you speak slowly, then you will have a little bit of time to get the correct appropriate word. It is not that you are fluent in English only if you speak fast, right? I told you so many times, fluency is different from the speed you are speaking English. Okay, so if you speak slowly, there are chances that you will be doing less grammatical mistakes, less errors. Okay, and there are chances that you can find the correct appropriate word. The next thing you can do is that be patient during this process. It is not that you are going to learn 100 words at one day or 20 to 25 words at one day and you are going to remember all those words. No, it is not going to happen. So take baby steps. No need to rush. Improving or expanding your vocabulary is very essential. Okay, I recommend you to watch 2 of my videos. Okay, watch them. There is no need to rush in order to expand your vocabulary. Don't rush. Take your own time because you are at your initial stages, right? Don't rush. If you want to remember a particular word for a long time, you need to take all those steps. You need to know the correct pronunciation of the word. You need to adapt your jaw muscles to speak that particular word. You need to make a lot of sentences. You need to speak out those sentences and you need to actually find out some conversations to use that particular word. Then only you will find it easy to use that word whenever you want to use it. Okay, it is not that today I am going to read a particular word and tomorrow I can pronounce that word easily or put that word into my conversation easily. No, I may not be able to do that. I will be able to do that only if I do practice regularly. Practice. I told you so many times, practice is the key to success. You need to practice. Whatever you want to learn, whatever you want to do in your life, you need to practice. Okay, if you don't have any partner to speak, at least speak to yourself. Daily you need to speak to yourself, otherwise you will forget words very easily. See, English is not our mother tongue, right? Even in our mother tongue, we find some words or we find the situations when we are stuck, right? Sometimes I cannot find the appropriate word to use even while speaking in my native language. So that may be the case. It is quite common. So as English is not our native language, we need to put some more efforts, little bit more extra efforts in order to remember those words. See, our mind is very eager or very enthusiastic to absorb the knowledge from us, but we are not training it, or we give it a chance to do, it will accept it. Okay, as I said this, you are not going to stress yourself. Okay, you are just going to enjoy this process of learning. See, this is also a language that we use to communicate. It is not that every time we are going to use the appropriate words, but in order to avoid some awkward situations or stopping the conversations or getting stuck at a conversation, in order to avoid those situations, it will be better if we can be able to become fluent, right? When will we be fluent? We will be fluent only if we are able to use words in a flow. So I think this video made some sense to you. If so, please subscribe the channel and support me. This channel needs your support a lot. Please support and share it to your friends and family members who are interested to learn this language, putting in a lot of efforts to learn this language, okay, but not able to remember the words and not able to use the correct words at the correct moment. Okay, let them watch this video and know that English is not so tough. Okay, and please click the like button. I hope you are going to do that, and thank you for joining me till the end. See you soon in the next video.